Welcome to Kishore's Neat Pathshala. In this video lecture, we will see about vectors and its representation, which is the first topic of motion in plane chapter. Let us assume a vector S vector. The last part, or the part which comes to be at the last, is said to be the tail part, and the leading part is said to be the head of the vector. We can write that from this figure. We can write that S vector is equal to PQ vector. We have two types of vector. One is the position vector, another one is the displacement vector. Position vector, it gives out the particular position. For example, if you are given a point 5, 6, which is nothing but 5i cap plus 6j cap. This is a position vector. Remember that I component is used to represent the point along the x-axis. J component is used to represent the coordinates along the y-axis. Suppose we have 5, 6, and 8. Then we write plus 8k cap. K cap is used to represent the point along the z-axis. I for x-axis, J for y-axis, and K for z-axis. Next we have the displacement vector. In displacement vector, let us assume that we shall move from point P to P dash. Here the displacement is represented by the path 3. This path PP dash is nothing but the displacement vector. Okay, now let us move on for the next topic. This is the equality of vectors. The vectors having same direction and same magnitude are said to be equal vectors. See this diagram. P vector and Q vector, they both have same direction and they both have same magnitude also. So we can say that P vector is equal to Q vector. So this is the equality of vector concept. What is the meaning of magnitude? This we will see in the next slide. Okay, before seeing the meaning for magnitude, let us see certain rules. Suppose we have a vector A vector and we are multiplying the A vector by a positive number n, which gives NA vector. Since n is a positive number, both A vector and NA vector, they are in same direction. Suppose if n is a negative number, then A vector and NA vector, they are in opposite direction. Next, this is the most important concept. Suppose you are given a vector A vector and you are multiplying it by 0, then the answer comes out to be 0 vector, which is nothing but null vector. Remember that A vector multiplied by 0 is not 0, it is 0 vector or null vector. Then here we have a term unit vector. How we want to represent a unit vector? Suppose if you are given a vector A vector is given, unit vector is nothing but A vector by magnitude of A vector or modulus of A vector. How to find the magnitude of the vector? Suppose if you are given a vector A which is equal to AI cap plus BJ cap plus CK cap, then the magnitude of the vector is given by square root of A square plus B square plus C square. Suppose if you are given a vector 5i cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap, its magnitude is nothing but 5 square plus 2 square plus 3 square. Okay, see here we have an example. Let A vector is equal to I cap plus j cap plus k cap, which is nothing but 1i cap plus 1j cap plus 1k cap. Find the unit vector of this vector. They are asking. Unit vector is nothing but A vector by modulus of A vector. A vector we have to write as such, which is given in the question, and modulus we have seen how to find the modulus of a vector. So in this way we want to find the unit vector. Next is the representation of vector in graph. I have said that ith component is used to represent the point along the x-axis, and j is used to represent the point along the y-axis, and k cap is used to this. If you are putting above like this, it is nothing but cap. So k cap is used to represent the coordinates along the z-axis. This we represent like this: xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. Suppose if you are given a point 5, 8, 9, how you will represent it in the vector form? 5i cap plus 8j cap plus 9k cap. In this way you want to represent it. In your 11th and 12th standard, you will have more things about vector in your mathematics chapter. If you read that chapter, these things will become very easy. Next is the resultant of vector. Resultant of vector concept is very important concept. From this, many concept based numericals are asked. Suppose you have one vector a vector and you have another vector b vector. Let this be a vector and this vector be the b vector. Then the resultant vector is nothing but sum of a vector and b vector. How you will find the magnitude of the resultant vector, which is nothing but magnitude of sum of both the vectors. Suppose a vector is nothing but I cap and b vector is j cap, like this if it is given, and you are asked to find the resultant, which is nothing but I cap plus j cap, which comes out to be, what is this? How you will find the magnitude? 1 square plus 1 square, that is root 2. This is the resultant vector. In the next video, we will see about more number of numericals based on the resultant of two vectors concept. So I hope you like this video lecture. If you like this video lecture, please like, share and comment and subscribe Kishore's Pathshala. Thank you.